Hi everyone. So in this video we're going to look at how to create our own map using Google Maps. So this here is my example. If we have a quick look around, you'll see that this is my home. This is Derby. And I've added a few photographs of places in Derby that I like to visit. We've then got Niswa. And again, I've added a little bit of a description, some photographs of different places in Niswa. I can scroll down to Cape Town. Again, we've got some pictures and a description. And then this place over here in Brazil is somewhere that I would like to visit. And again, some pictures and a quick description. So I'm going to show you now how to create a map of your own. So the first thing you need to do is you need to open up a new tab. And you need to find Google Maps, which is this one here. Okay, so we're going to open up Google Maps. Now, this will just find your locations. What you need to do is click on these three horizontal bars. And if you click on your places, you can click on Maps. Okay, and it will bring you up a list of maps if you've created them before. But at the bottom, it will also give you the option to create map. So we're going to create map. And this is going to open up a blank map for us. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to name your map. So you click on Untitled Map and you're going to give it a name. So you might just want to call it, obviously, your name. So I'm going to go for Mr. Matt's Map. I'm just going to add a quick description. So a map of places that I would like to visit or have visited already. We'll click Save, and you'll see that that's now changed the name of the map, and it's given a description. All changes are saved on your drive, so you can always find this map in your Google Drive. So here we have something called Add Layer. So this is what we can use if we want to add different parts to our maps. So in this particular map, we're going to have one layer which will be places that we visited, and another layer for places that we would like to visit. So for my first layer, which is Untitled, I'm just going to give that the name of places that I have visited. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start adding to this map places that I have visited. So you'll see you've got a search bar at the top. So just type somewhere that you have visited before. Okay, so we've got Muscat, and I'm going to add that to my map, and you'll see that that has now added Muscat to places that I visited. Now, what I'd like to do to add a little bit more detail is I'm going to add an image of Muscat. So I'm going to select more here and do a Google image search because I don't actually have any pictures on this computer of Muscat. So if I do a search for Muscat, it's going to bring up lots of different images. So I can double tap. Okay. That image will then be added, and there's a little plus symbol here. If you select that, you can then start to add more photos. I think you can add up to 10 different photographs. And underneath, you can add a quick description. And as soon as you hit save, that will be done. Okay, so I've added Muscat. Now, where else have I been? Well, Derby is my home, so I'm going to add Derby to my map. And again, I'm going to add a quick picture. So I'll do another search. And let me add this one here. Okay, and I can save that. So now I've got two places on my map that I visited already. Now you've got your preview button here. If you hit preview, that's going to show you what your map would look like when you opened it. So I should have two drop pins. One of them will be in Derby and the other in Muscat, and you can see that here. Now the next thing I'd like to do is I would like to draw a line from one of those points to the other. So I'm just going to zoom out so that I can see both of my points. Now, at the top here, you'll see that you've got this symbol called draw a line. I'm going to select that. Okay, I'm going to add a line or a shape. Starting from my pin here, I'm going to drag my line. And the important thing is when you get there, just double tap, and that will drop it in exactly the place that you want it to. Okay, so I've now got a line drawn from Derby to Muscat to sort of show the journey that I might take. that line has been added to places that I've visited. If I want to, I can change the color of the line, so I can have a green line. I can also change the thickness of the line to make it that little bit bigger. Okay, and if you want to, you can also change the color of some of these pins. Again, just select the paint in, and that will change the color of those pins for you. Okay, now the final thing is we are going to add a different layer. Okay, so I'm going to select add layer here, and this layer is going to be called places that I would like to visit. Okay, so someone I would really like to visit is Rio de Janeiro, so I'm going to search for that. Okay, I'm going to add that to my map, and you'll see that that's added under the places that I would like to visit. Now, if for any reason it goes into the wrong layer of the map, you can just click and drag it to a different part. Okay, so the idea is that once you've done that, if we have another quick preview, you will see we've got the whole map. So here we have Derby, Muscat, and Rio is down here. And if you only wanted to look at places that you visited, you could deselect places that I'd like to visit. You'll see that Rio's disappeared. Or if, for example, you'd just like to see places that you would like to visit, you can deselect places I visited, and that one there disappears. Okay, so have a go. See how you get on, and feel free to share it with anybody in your class so that they can have a look at your